everything still applies, but except for these little lapel chokes. So when I'm here, you know, so my knees, you know, I'm trying to keep him from replacing in towards me. So my knees always feel where his hips are and where his arm is, right? So kind of, even though I want to advance, I'm always like my body's actively paying attention to what he does. Even though my mind might be thinking about, I want to go for Americana, I still feel where he's at all the time. My forearms, like even the seeing here in the underhook, even though I have the underhook, it's not just enough. I'm using my elbow to kind of keep his rib cage pinned between my knee and my elbow and my knee on this side. So at all times, I guess, I'm just trying to lock down his ability to move. I'm not trying to stop it, but I'm trying to limit his ability to move, even in a situation like this. So I've got my shoulder here, so he can't necessarily turn into me, and so I'm doing as much as I can. So now that I'm here and I'm riding him out, and I'm pretty, you know, my base is, even though I'm locking him down, I'm still pretty fluid in where I can move to kind of hold him down in case he bridges, okay? So now that I'm here is when we start looking at these, advancing to look at the submissions. Everything's the same. Now that I'm locked down, I'm just going to circle my elbow around his head and pinch. And when I pinch, I do start coming much higher here. I get here a lot of times. Just smothering, right? Super heavy. And now here, at this point, I'll start to crawl and look to attack. So if they've got a frame, I want to expose this frame. Just super heavy and grinding. For you guys who are a little bit more advanced and feel like you can control your body weight and control and keep him down, I do open up a lot here for Americana. Right? I'll open up to find the wrist, but I'll switch my base so that I'm not necessarily creating the space for him to get his arm underneath to attack. So switching, finding, and what's underneath coming back. Okay. When I do that, if I'm here higher and I'm finding it, I usually locate his arm, but I locate his arm a little higher than I normally would when I open up, which is fine. So now when I come back, I'm going to try to finish. But if I can't, it's too high. Again, I've got all this real estate to go right here, and then work on finishing him out. Okay. So the finishes are, once we're here, just like we've done, here to Americana, he extends. Here to armbar. Here with nogi, you can see it a little better to make sure your forearm placement is where it needs to be in relation to his elbow. To finish, so here, boom, and they can take it down. We're here. Okay? So the same thing when I open up with the Americana applies to the Kimura. A lot of the guys this week are having trouble with this because they'll switch and they'll do this, but if I switch my base here, I'm too high. If he bridges him too close to his head, I'm going to get bumped off this way. I gotta slide, when I make this change, I gotta slide down. Get my weight more closer to his hips, keep his hips to the ground. Now, the minute I get here, I'm dropping my elbow to the mat, okay? Now the battle is to get, yeah, he can't grab his pants. The battle now is to get a bend in his arm for the Kimura, here. Look, if guys are locking their arms out so you can't get your hands together, then just push it away and come right back to this. Don't fight and try to get this bend. So we're here. Again, if I can get the bend, great. Once I have this, I'm never letting this grip go. Ever, ever, ever. If I can't, trying to get the bend and I can't, just take it away and finish it straight on bar again. But if I can't get it here, switching my base, stepping over the head, lifting his back off the mat and finishing. Okay? So let's work on these three real quick and then we'll add the intermediate nogi, scissor leg, Kimura scissor choke with our legs stuff, but just a lot of arm in to make him. Look, the reason why I slide this in is because between me holding his arm and blocking his face, the only way he has to turn his face when I block it is towards me, and that's the way I want him to turn anyway. So I'm here, blocking his face, I'm coming to his shoulder, and I'm using this, the leverage, to lift, and I'm stepping this leg here. I want to be north-south with this guy. I don't want to be way back, you know. I want to be north-south. I switch, then pull this one out, find the grip, and from here I'm breaking, and boom, okay? If I can't, whatever, he gets his hands together. You're gonna get your hands together. I can't, especially nogi, is when I drop, because his only defense is to get his hands together, because nothing to really grab onto. He can legally grab his own shorts, even though I can't. You can grab your own. So I'm just here, get below it, behind, and just extend your legs and squeeze. Okay? If I can't, he gets his hand under my knee to block, and I can't turn the scissor choke on. This is even easier nogi. Just forehead to the mat, turning my hips down, boom, drive his hand to the mat, and now once it's down, I'm up and I'm finishing.
That's so much leverage.
Yeah.
Amazing how that your body weight just drops into your
Make a lot of effort. Yeah. Cool. So this one's a series of little easier. We'll go through this, talk about some other things, and we're going to drill maintaining position.
Hello, it's Sam. Hello, Sam. My name is Inigo Montoya.
This step, look, I saw Steven do the white belt step over too over here. So, you know.
Oh, yeah. It's not something I've done.
That's why I'm walking you through it. I showed it.
Here.
Drive your knee to the mat, all the way. Now, that's smash, right?
Right.
Put our hand on his knee.
So I can let the grip go.
Yeah.
Here.
And we can go to mount or we can go back to side control, yes.
Okay, that makes more sense.
And I'm
But
necessarily my hands.
I need to let go of the grip.
I messed you up because I straightened
Yeah,
my
if
leg.
you would have known that, you would have.
Well, and I didn't realize
that.
I should.
Oh, yeah. That's the position I was in.
Releasing the grip, man. Going with the hand.
All right, you guys good? Good? Yeah. All right, not bad. It looked pretty good.
Can't imagine.
Somebody just don't come back. You're different. You might get out of the show.
Funky position.
50-50. Position.
My hand is so close to my nipple.
Ever see these guys sweep the side control off this weird position we're in? Try it.
Do it. Want to see it?
I don't think I could.
Oh, come on.
We're too lean too far this way.
So, what's that? Want to see this?
On here, my knees are pinched. As long as I don't read here pinched, I should be able to angle my knees up.
Right here.
Yeah, no, it's
Try to do like a.
One of the gets it all.
Oh, okay.
One of the gets the knee size. Like, it's not a real
booty call.
I don't know what it is.
It's a booty call.
Oh, this is Sean. Good morning. Just training. Training in the morning.
No, you're good, you're good.
No, you're good, we're wrapping up. Yep. Yeah, it's not a problem. The unit himself. Yeah, we take a look at it. It's not a big deal. I mean, if we're looking at signal and noise, whatever might be causing interference, change it. Take a look. Yeah. All of it. A, B, C, G, and whatever. A, B, A, G, and C.
Good. Literally have to work on it.